Toxic people, toxic environments, toxic input. What are you going to get out of that? What are you going to get out of toxic people, toxic environments, toxic input? Think about that. If you take a computer and you insert software that is toxic, what's going to be the output from that computer? By the way, this is Santos Rolon Jr. here. I'm at the People's Park. I'm not going to take my camera out, but I just got done with a little workout session talking to one of the homeless couple out here at People's Park here in wonderful Stockton, California. Going through a horrendous week, a very challenging, a very demanding week, but I'm going to make it. The reason why I'm going to make it is because I speak that into existence. Now, I'm not here to share my sob story with you or my difficulties. I'm here to encourage you to think about where you're at in life today. I'll tell you, if you plant weeds in a garden, we're not going to get tomatoes. If you continually eat a lot of if you continually eat fried foods, you eat a lot of sweets, you drink a lot of sodas, you eat a lot of potato chips, if you don't get any of the natural foods, good foods inside your system, what can you expect in return? When you decide to change your life, there's going to be decisions that you're going to have to make along the journey of redemption. There's going to be some decisions that you're going to have to absolutely make. Some of them you may not like, but you will make those decisions on that journey, on that walk of success, that new walk of success. We can't change people, especially those that do not want to be changed. Now, people embrace change. I was listening to one of my teachers, one of my coaches. People don't mind change. They don't mind change. What people mind is when you try to change them. We got to be careful about our decisions. We got to be careful about the decisions that we're making. We got to really think, not just be careful, but we got to think. We got to ponder those decisions. We got to really sit back and say, wait a minute. Where will this decision take me? How will this decision affect me tomorrow, today, right now? If I'm going through hell right now and I decide to make decisions to go back to my old ways, maybe it was gambling, maybe it was drinking alcohol or smoking pot or doing some other foolish type of behavior where we've gotten away from already, if we choose, obviously we know what the consequence is going to be. One small step in the wrong direction will open up many doors. One small step in the right direction will continue to open up many doors. We have not only the privilege, but we have the right to make better decisions. We need to move away. You need to move away from toxic situations, toxic environments. I know that's not an easy thing, especially if we've been in something for so long, especially relationships. Relationships can become so destructive and so toxic that the person that is clear-minded can see. Obviously, we're not perfect by any means, but the toxic person, the person that has not really made a true effort to design his or her life, is blind. Will always point the finger, and blame somebody else for his or her circumstances or situations that they may find themselves in. Yeah, they may say, I made a mistake. Yeah, they may cop to something here and there, but ultimately their lifestyle proves what they are thinking as principles and as standards for their own way of living. Toxic people cannot see they're blind. They're blind. And it doesn't matter how smart they think they are, or how old they are, or how much experience they've had in life so far. The point is that they are toxic. They are blinding themselves, and they are continually blinding themselves unless they are getting good data or good input and bringing it in to their life. That is what is truly important in living today. I'm telling you, my friend, if you want to change your life, if you want to change your lifestyle, if you want to maintain a clear head, a head of victory, you know, this world that we live in can be very, very demanding, very challenging at times. And it takes a person, it takes a strong will, it takes guts, it takes a mind made up, a decision. It takes for you to be plugged into the sources that are going to feed you until you can stand on your own 2 feet, my friend. This is not an easy deal. That's why there's only a few that are truly willing to embrace what I'm talking about in this video. I live what I talk. I may not be a perfect individual. I know that I'm not perfect. I'll never be perfect. I continually fail forward, but I live. What I'm sharing with you in this video is what I live. And sometimes I get tripped up by other people, by circumstances. But there comes a point, there's always a fork in the road. We go from, like I say, we go from the valley to the mountaintop, and then we go from the mountaintop to the valley. We go from fork to fork. There's always a Y in the road, and there's a decision to go this way. There's a decision to go this way. You gotta make the right decisions, and you can truly and honestly only make the right decisions predicated upon good input. You have to be studying, you have to be writing. Like I say, I'm always writing. I'm always talking about, and I'm always talking to myself as positively as possible. Yeah, I'm going to make mistakes. Sometimes I'm going to say the wrong thing. But as long as I'm learning, as long as I'm improving, as long as you're learning, as long as you're improving and you're not continually making the same mistakes, maybe you might make the same mistake occasionally, okay? But eventually there comes a point in your life where you have to stop and recognize, I did this before. I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not going to continue down this road that I've been on. You got to make that decision. And if you want to live proper, you want to live a victorious life, may not be necessarily happy all the time. Of course, you can be grateful every day. You can be counting your blessings every single day. And you should be talking to yourself on the highest note possible. You should be writing every single day. You should be creating videos if you can. I'm encouraging you, my friend. If you ever make videos, you can you don't have to post them for everybody to see if you don't feel comfortable with that, but you can make your own videos and put them on private, or you can just record them in an area on an electronic device that you can take a look at yourself later on and listen to yourself. Your voice is very powerful, and if you listen to what you say, if you become consciously aware of who you are and your surroundings and what other people are saying, you're going to grow. You're going to grow, and you're going to achieve victories in your life. You will. But unfortunately, we live in a world that's very sinful. It's very negative. A lot of people are toxic. A lot of people are not willing to write down their goals and dreams and their visions. A lot of people are not willing to read. They're not willing to write. And those are the type of people that will try to bring you down for whatever reason. Those are the ones that we have to watch out for. Remember, toxicity in, toxicity out. This is Santos Rolon Jr. I'm excited today. I'm growing. Yes, I'm going through the valley. Yes, I'm going through hardships. Yes, I'm going through difficult times. Yes, I'm having to make some decisions that I don't feel necessarily proud about, but I have to do what it is that I have to do in order to get from point A to point B. And I'm encouraging you to do the same thing, my friend. Make the decision now to go forward. Make the decision now to stop doing that thing that you were doing that was bringing you down. Make the decision today to learn, to apply what you learn. Not just to learn, because that's not enough. Knowledge is not power. Knowledge applied equals power. Decide to dream. Decide to write your goals. Decide to associate with success. Listen to the right videos. Write the right things and talk to yourself on the most positive level. And humble yourself when you don't have the answer. Be willing to know when somebody's teaching you. Be willing to know when you're in the presence of somebody that knows what they're talking about. Be willing to allow osmosis come into your life so that you can grow, so that you can become better, so that you can make a difference where you are at and in times to come. With that said, I'm going to continue to make every single day a super fantastic, terrific, over the top day, daily, in spite of and because of. Peace to you. Remember to comment, subscribe, share, like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you on my next video with some more content. I'm telling you, my friend, believe for your breakthrough. Believe this is the year of breakthrough, just like I'm doing. No matter what, keep going forward. Peace.